clear, boys. Say along with us.
Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh yeah.
So we are back. It's the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. It's a special edition today. Big shout out to my peoples over here. We are in the CR3 studios over here.
Yes, we are.
Special thanks and big shout out to the big homie OVO 40. Before we get into our interview that we have today, I want to give a quick bunch of shout outs to all the Eddies and all the weed and everything that we're smoking today. Holy, we got shit from Mary J. Munchies 905, 710 Eastbound. We got a big ass Canagard from them. Flush Gardens hooked us up with some chronic to smoke today. Lukewarm Selections, they gave us some as well as Kind Selection gave us some shatter to smoke.
Yes.
So shit, it's a thing. So with no further ado, let's get straight to the interview here. Okay.
Bandgetti.
We have a very special guest in the building today, and it's nice because I see the man's progression, and a lot of people around the world are starting to see that as well. So with no further ado, we have Booggz in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying?
Bandgetti.
How you feeling today, fam?
I'm doing all right, you know. We getting the day started right, you know what I'm saying? With these big blunts.
Yes, yes. Yo, you know what I like about when I was listening to your stuff? You guys look like you're having so much fun.
Playful with it.
Yeah, it's hella playful, but you're talking some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real talks and like it's street shit, but like it's not like mad and shit and aggressive in niggas' face type of shit. Like, how do you guys do that, man? Like,
Well, like now, especially now in 2018, you have to finesse the music, you know, because these kids nowadays, they want something they can bop to.
For sure.
And just with who I am, I'm not gonna be rapping about what these weirdos are rapping about. You know what I'm saying? Like I still gotta. It's not even that. I just rap about what I know. You know what I mean? Like you could play any one of my songs right now. I could explain every bar. Like it's just like I'm only rapping my reality. You know what I'm saying? But since it's 2018 now, and like everyone's on these 808s and these fast like whatever type beats and all that crap, you know what I'm saying? You gotta mix it in, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's not like the content's never gonna change, but it always might sound different, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not even like the content's never gonna change, the content is always gonna change too
It'll evolve
as I progress in life, exactly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Booggz. How do you get the
Bandgetti.
name Booggz, man? Where do you get the name Booggz, and what does it mean?
Booggz, what does it mean?
Yeah, like it's like I'm just like Booggz.
My name's Bandgetti right now. You know what I'm saying? That's my new name, Bandgetti.
Okay.
Bandgetti.
But my name is Booggz Bandgetti, you know? Bandgetti is the end. But Booggz came from, like, you know what I'm saying? I was a young boy on the block, and once I put in the work, it just came to Booggz. Like I go by lots of names. Bino. Like Booggz. Like there's a lot of different hood names. Just that Booggz is just the one that went off. You know what I'm saying? That's the one that we went with.
Okay.
But like, you know what I'm saying? I am Booggz, but you know it's Bandgetti now, baby. You know what I'm saying? Big bands.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And tell me about 4 Block. Cause I hear you ball out 4 Block in the lyrics. Like
4 Block.
for people outside of Toronto, where would that area be?
4 Block run the east. Like, you know what I'm saying? My block is it's 4 blocks literally. Like I'm from Malvern, but like my neighborhood, like there's different neighborhoods in Malvern.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's like Rexdale. Like there's bare different hoods in Rexdale.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all Malvern is. Like there's 4 different hoods. Like, and my hood just has 4 blocks, like 110, 90, 50, and 10. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's like in ways it's divided. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas be on 10, niggas be on 110 side. You know, like it's like, so since that division's there, it's just 4 block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we bang
yeah.
4 blocks, but we all in one. You know what I mean?
And like, what's the average day like in the hood over there?
In Empernham, it's scary out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's scary out. You know what I'm saying? It's like literally what I mean. Like, it's scarce out there. Like, you know, Malvern is not like, it's not a place where you want to just be hanging around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure like the last 2 bodies were in Malvern.
Oh, wow.
I'm not even, like, I'm pretty sure, when was the last bodies that dropped? I don't even know. Like, I'm not even keeping up that. Other than there's 8 survivors at the 10 killed at Young and Dundas, like, that terrorist shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? RIP to, like, those. I send my condolences to those families, but, like.
For sure.
I'm talking about, like, out here, like. Actually, no, there's been a couple bodies in the West, but I'm saying, like, there's, you know what I'm saying? 2 bodies dropped in 1 week. And, like, that was just 2 months ago. RIP my nigga Millie, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's real out there. It's scary, you know what I'm saying?
Streets are definitely scary. Nowadays, it's different, you know?
Yeah, man. So, okay, so tell me about growing up in that hood over there.
Poverty, that's why I'm Bandgetti now, because, you know, big bands, but, like, poverty, you know what I'm saying? Like, the school's in the backyard. I went to Mother Teresa, the high school. So, there's one thing too, like, since when I imagine going to high school, it's like, yo, like, I imagine going to high school, like, as this, like, this crazy thing.
Yeah.
But when you go to high school in your neighborhood, it's not high school. It's neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's not high school. It's neighborhood. Like, so I didn't experience a real high school till after I dropped out and, like I got caught up in the streets or whatever. And then, like, when I re-enrolled in school, I went to O'Connor. When I went to O'Connor, this is a school on VP, like, all white kids, like you know, like, all rich shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I went there, I was like, this is high school? And plus, I was in grade 9. I only did 1 semester, and I didn't get back into school until probably, like, grade 10, second semester, or grade 11. Like, I don't even remember. So I've been out of school for, like, a good, like, year. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So when I went to school, I was like a fresh kid. I was like a kid. They didn't even know that. But the best part, I was already rapping, so I was the king already. So, like, when I went to my new school, it was crazy. But, like, as I said, growing up in Malvern, it's scary. You know, there's a lot of shootings out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of. Let me get the lighter, bro. There's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? But,
and it even brings me to a question. Like, now you say when you went to high school, you're already popping with the rap shit. Like, what's that like when you're in a high school and everybody knows your face from your music videos and shit?
Yo, it's crazy, bro. Like, imagine, and I had the Porsche. Like shit was crazy. Like,
what year you start rapping?
I started rapping, like, Back Challenger came out 3 years ago. So.
Beach in the cut, he a savage, got guns, but don't put them on the camera. Cause the cops watch us like your manager. We got a label, we don't need a manager. I'm talking contract negotiations. That's percentage and them wages.
I started rapping, like, what, 4 years ago?
Okay.
You know, I guess, yeah, like 4 years ago. Okay. 5 years ago, maybe. I don't know, but, like, yeah, I started. My first song came out, like, my first song was "Line Me." I don't know when that came out. But if I go on YouTube and check right now, yeah, let me just do that. Let me see when "Line Me" came out. "Line Me."
Bring the mic closer.
Booggz. To me?
Yeah.
Respect. Yeah, 5 years ago. That was my first song. But but really 4 years ago, because I didn't take it, like, you know, like, this came out September 12, 2012. Wow. So, wow. But, like, yeah, you know, like, that's why my new album's called Father Figure, because, you know, everyone's rapper right now is my son. It's like, you know. But, like, I'm not, like, yeah, like, they copied the drip, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me get this lighter for a second. Like, I'm giving out free sauce. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas learn, like, you know what I'm saying? Over time, you know what I'm saying? But going back to the question, like, being in high school as, like, rapping the king, like you're the king of the school, and they hate, and like, the principal doesn't even know what's going on, because, like, they think I'm selling drugs, all sorts of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They're just making assumptions.
I'm making assumptions, and plus, I'm pulling up in the Porsche. Then I'm pulling up in the Benz.
Jesus.
Like, and this is like I couldn't even park the Porsche on the parking lot anymore on school grounds. Like, I had to, cause they're watching me too hard.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I had to park the Porsche on my boy's house, like down the street, and just walk and walk through the back, just to show you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was there's too much eyes on me, and I'm saying they're surprised I even graduated, but like they didn't even know that, oh, that was the best thing. Cause while I was still going to school, there's one thing I want people to know. Like while I was still going to school, I was in the hood. And I'm seeing my niggas that I'm with. They're not going to school.
Yeah.
So it's just an all-day thing in the hood. So it's boring. Like it's boring in the daytime. Like man, the hood is like niggas know what's up. It's boring in the day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So when I got back into school, I'm like, fuck. I might as well go to school.
Yeah.
And then after school, I hit the block.
Yeah.
And plus, maybe it's because I was driving, or I don't know, but like, and maybe because I was the king and had a lot of popularity or whatever, but it just made me see, like, yo, going to school every day and like doing something productive, it helps you just in life. And
for sure.
Like me going to school, look how much connections I made.
Networks,
look how much money I
structure.
made. Look how much fans I made. Like everything generated in one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like, niggas not going to school. Like if you're not going to school for no reason, go to school, bro. Like when I wasn't going to school, I was trapping. I had a reason not to go to school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas out here, there's a lot of young bulls out here. They're not going to school for what reason? You're staying at home doing nothing. Go to school, graduate. What the hell? And that's the easiest thing. I'm not saying go to college and university.
Just finish high school.
Finish high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't gonna ask you to do it again once you're done.
Just finish high school. It's not even that serious.
Yeah, they ain't gonna tap you on the shoulder like when you're 30 something and be like, yo, you need to do that high school again. We need that.
And niggas know, like in high school, like it's just cause like niggas is skipping classes and stuff and all that stuff, but like maybe it's cause I don't know, man. Stay in school though, but like if you have a reason not to be in school, like you out here in the streets is real, like do your thuggy, might do, but like you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about for the young bulls, like grade 9, grade 10. You're just looking up at your older nigga. He's not in school and he's just trapping. He's doing his thuggy. You trying to do your thuggy, like nah, nigga, go to school. You can still, and the best part is you can still make your WAPs at school. That's
okay. Well, we don't endorse that.
No, but
we don't endorse that. We don't endorse that here.
We're not endorse that.
Hip-hop, but
we're not endorse that.
we
But I'm
understand
saying,
what you're
you
saying.
can still do what you got to do by still going to school.
Still build some kind of structure
Like
for
what the
yourself.
hell?
Yeah. Okay, so what's your fondest memory growing up? And you're still growing up, but what's your fondest memory, like before shit started popping?
Before shit started popping. My fondest memory. Just in life?
Yeah.
I don't know, you know, like my fondest memory. Like obviously me and my people that are dead that I'm not with no more, like, you know what I'm saying? That's the first thing that came up to my mind, you know what I'm saying? My fondest memories. You know what I'm saying? Like R.I.P. Deagle, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Villain, R.I.P. Millie, you know what I'm saying? Like R.I.P. Ace, you know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
Wow.
But like, you know what I'm saying? It's just real, but like fondest memories.
And like the music, you feel that you use music as therapy?
Yeah, like even in my new song I just dropped, Marathon, I'm like, he asked if I write my songs. Music had to right my wrongs. Yeah, you know? Music had to right my wrongs. He asked if I write my songs. We ride out and I ride along. Now I'm in Montreal, in the mansion with 2 puppy dogs. I'm making flips, somersault. I got a safe, I don't need a vault. This is 3 some, I need 3 of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Yo, how do you come up with your, like, you write ahead of time?
I just told you, everything's just real. That was off camera. Everything is real by bar by bar. How does I come up with it? Like, everything I just told you, I was in Montreal, my boy's mansion, he has 2 puppy dogs, you know what I'm saying? I have a safe, I don't have a vault, you know what I'm saying? I don't need a vault.
But are you writing it down before, or you're just going to the studio?
When
Off the top?
When I hear the beat, that's when I write it. Like, I have to experience it first, and then I go write it on the beat.
Okay.
Like, like, you mean like, do I go in the studio off the top? Nah,
Yeah.
like usually I write, but like, I write, I like this is what I do. I'll write the hook, write some of the verse, and then finish off in the studio. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
okay.
But usually, but like, and this is another thing. Like, when I was first booking studio time 5 years ago, like you couldn't go to the studio. There's no going to the studio wasting time. Like, you know,
you
there's
gotta
no
work.
There's no going to the studio. Oh, so what beat are you doing? Do you have lyrics already? This is what my engineer would say to me. What beat are you doing? You have lyrics? Okay, all right. You're writing? Okay, well, this is all in your time. Like, okay, you want to write lyrics and write beats? Like, so I had to, so it got me thinking, yo, I need to come prepared to the studio.
Right,
So
right.
I just got into that formula, write my bars at home. Bang. And then when I go to the studio, just ready. And ever since, like, now when I go to the studio, like, it's just like I bang out 3-4 songs. If I write for, like, I'll write for 1 week, and then I'll write a few songs for 1 week, and then go to the studio. You know what I'm saying? Bang those all out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And like, what are some of your influences when you're listening to growing up and stuff?
Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg. Lil Wayne. Jadakiss, you know? Yo, my top 5 rappers, Snoop Dogg, Jadakiss, Lil Wayne. And next me, you know? And the next one's still open, but you know?
Okay.
But I fuck with, like, you know? Another influence, you know, like French Montana, like, you know, back in the day when he was going crazy.
Yeah.
Like, Fresh still going crazy, but, you know, I'm talking about mac
Coke
and
boy
cheese.
thing.
And, you know what I'm saying? Coke boys, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when, like, you know what I'm saying? My older cousin was playing me French. I didn't even know French, you know what I'm saying? I was still a young buck, you know what I'm saying? My older cousin's playing me French, and I'm like, who is this? This guy, like, who is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the mac and cheese and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's, like, I don't know if that was, like, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, bang, like, when I caught on to French, you know, and I was fucking with French, you know, I still fuck with French, but, like, you know, French is definitely influenced, though, you know, like, you know, he made it from the streets, you know what I mean? Like, I ate dinner with French one time, so, like, when I was, like, you know what I'm saying, when I seen him there, I was like, yeah, yo, you know, French,
That's big.
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, like, not like I ate dinner with him, like, it was me, him, like, yeah, it was me, him, Drizzy, and, like, me, him, Drizzy, Murder, and, like, Corey. Yeah, that's
Corey
yeah.
Guns.
No. Corey, Murder's manager.
Ah, okay.
Who's Corey Guns?
That's the nigga.
Corey Guns is old school, man. He's not gonna know who Corey Guns is.
Money.
Oh, Corey Guns. Oh, that Corey Guns.
On fucking 6 foot, 7 foot.
Like
That nigga snapped on that track.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
like,
Corey Guns, yeah.
Can't forget
Corey
Corey
Guns,
I
like
was
Lil
about his
Wayne's
father.
nigga, like
Yeah,
Lil
yeah.
Wayne's nigga.
No.
That Corey Guns.
Yes. Okay.
That's right.
That's yo. You're bringing up so many other questions, man. Oh man. Okay, tell me about GME before, because I have other questions I'm gonna put on the Pinterest board.
GME, like, you know, right here, you know, that's the label. Like, I'm like, anyone that has, I started the label. Anyone you see a label, they copy me. Like, and I'm not they copy me. Like, I want everyone to start their own label, but just to show you like how I set the trend. This is why I Father Figure, you know, the album. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just shot the EP Father Figure on the way, because the album is bound to go crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I started the like. Boom, like my engineer was very big help. Like, see what I told you with like how he just made me get prepared with like coming to the studio with my beats
Yeah,
and shit.
making sure you're ready to
You know what I'm saying?
perform
So
when you need to use it.
Exactly. So I just went to him and I'm like, yo, like early like 2015, like that was 2012. So probably like a year after 2013 or whatever, 2014. I just like, yo, how do you start? Like, yo, I want to start selling my. How do I get on iTunes? You know?
Yeah.
And then boom, he just gave me he's just like, yo, TuneCore. And
Yes.
I was like, what's
See?
TuneCore?
We were talking about TuneCore earlier.
And they showed me TuneCore, and then from there it was a wrap. But you know, but now when you get to big label stuff, like I mean, when you're a big dog, you don't have to use TuneCore. You know, there's other ones. You know.
Yeah, they plug you in.
There's other distributors like better than TuneCore. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like.
Oh, for sure. And like you have EPs, even speaking of like releases and stuff like that, right? Even before we get to the Father Figure, right? You had
Noose was big.
The Noose was a big tune, right? The
Yeah,
Candidate EP.
Yeah, I fuck with the Noose, but like you see, like I got into a little situation like when the Noose dropped, like I didn't want like the Noose is such a like it's kind of commercial, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to put it out yet.
Okay.
But it was one of those calls like I got into a situation, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even like I just got into a situation where I got held down for a bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like calls were made and the Noose came out, you know what I'm saying? The Noose is like I wanted the Noose for Father Figure my album, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
like,
you just had to force your hand and
but
release
like
it early.
I had to release it because like you know what I'm saying? I was just held down for a bit.
For sure.
Yeah, and like even with you having releases, like
This is weed in here?
That's a Canagar. Yeah, it's a Canagar.
What is it? 7 grams
You
of.
don't smoke it like a blunt. You don't smoke it like how you smoke
Yeah,
it backwards. You have
just
to puff, and then inhale.
But you can inhale this because it's weed, though.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
weed
It's like
except
a
for the
fucking
wrap. Obviously,
cigar.
the wrap is a backwards. It's a rum flavored backwards. It's 7 grams. It's 7 grams of lemon Walker Kush, I would assume.
Yeah, so, okay. When you're making your albums and you're making mixtapes, you said you wanted to hold the noose for an album, right?
Yeah.
For the Father Figure album. So how do you pick?
Well, like me, like I go so fast. Like right now, I have like exactly like how do I pick?
Yeah.
Okay, right now I'm working on a new album, a new album. Like, cause I finished Father Figure, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm working on a new album. I'm not gonna release the name yet, you know what I'm saying? But that's some next crazy sounds that everything I'm doing new right now. I'm putting anything crazy that I do new right now is going to my new album.
Okay.
That's coming after Father Figure, you know what I'm saying? But right now I have like Father Figure. I have a mixtape called after Father Figure. I have probably gonna drop a mixtape, you know what I'm saying? I have like and the mix is called Before the Deal, you know what I'm saying? Then I have Splash Bros, me and Buck. Yo, when Golden State wins this year, I'm dropping Splash Bros, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Predictions? When Golden State wins this year, Splash Bros is coming out, you know what I'm saying? You heard it here first. We love hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Well, hold on. Who you have to win though?
I'm a Raptors fan. I'm sorry. I know.
Fam,
I'm
yo,
just a Raptors fan.
Your Raptors, yeah, you know he's coming already, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hope we go all the way, you know what I'm saying? So I can go to finals game. Like, I'm gonna go to second. I didn't go to no games first round though. I'm gonna go to game second round. You know.
You gotta make sure to support that whole team.
After, yeah, like I just didn't want to go first round and it was grim. You know those ones?
Yeah, for sure.
But like, that's not even that I didn't want to go first round. Actually, I was busy in the studio and like I'm not even gonna lie, but.
Hey, you're working. You know what I'm saying? Okay, before we continue with the questions, I want to give a quick shout out to Mercenary Films.
All right.
We're doing a quick contest,
Yo.
or a quick contest, it's an
One
ongoing
can
contest.
smoke them cigar thing this boom.
We got an ongoing
And we taste
contest
different though, still.
going on with Mercenary Films. So follow We Love Hip Hop or email us at We Love Hip Hop Toronto at gmail.com and send us your videos, send us IG clips, send us music videos that you maybe have from before. But we need to see visuals so
For
that we
sure.
can do a picking. And then
Get this contest rolling.
yeah, and you're gonna be able to win a free music video from Mercenary Productions, right? Also follow at Mercenary Productions on Instagram. Yeah, we're gonna be getting the finalists performing on the 6th list, and then post that, and then whoever gets the most votes, as well as our own voting system, will be picked to get a free music video courtesy of Mercenary Films.
For shizzle.
So okay, let's continue here. Now, the first time I actually really seen you, fam, I was watching that movie.
Whole movie? Nah, please don't tell me. A documentary?
Yes, the documentary.
That they fucking tricked me to be in?
Yeah. How did you get in that
tricked,
documentary?
False. I can't even in that documentary. I wanted to sue them, but I signed like one of those forms. Like
Like
The waiver, yeah.
the fucking
release form.
If I didn't sign that, sued, lawsuit ASAP. Like I already had like lawyers on. I was gonna do it, They had me in some documentary with some infamo boom.
Yeah.
Badman,
We're not even gonna name the documentary.
Listen. Badman condone them things that, but like, they imagine though, they super co-wild me like, they're like, yo, we're doing a documentary on all Toronto hoods. We're doing a documentary on all Toronto hoods. So I'm like, oh.
They bamboozled you.
I'm like, oh, what's up? That's why I'm in my block, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo, forward to the ends. Yo, forward. You know what I'm saying? I brought him to my little spot that I had in the ends. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It was one of those, like.
So for the record.
Then imagine, I shot that like a year ago. Then when it comes out, some documentary about some next guy. What does my, you know what I'm saying? But good thing, I was still like I'm on the tape saying, yo, they tricked me. They're like, yo.
Yo.
Exactly.
They trying to indict me.
They bamboozled you.
Yo, they're like, yo, listen, they're like, yo, so what happens, like, out of the blue, imagine, we're just talking about some next shit, imagine, like, yo, so what happens to when people snitch? Like, what? I'm just, in my head, alarm went off, like, why is this guy asking me this question?
Yeah.
Like, you don't know the answer. So I'm like, yeah, you know, boom, 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 and I'm already, like, you know, like, we're on the block, like, I'm in a zone, like, it's not even.
No, because
like,
some of the stuff you're touching on, it's like, why is he even on this?
like, you know what I'm saying?
Why is it even in here?
They koaled me, bro.
Well, there we go. We have it here first.
Yes.
Koaled.
Who put out that CBC?
No,
CTV?
it was TVO.
TVO, man. Fix up with
TVO.
TVO, man. Please, fix up, bro.
Yes.
I'm very disappointed, man. I'm very, very disappointed.
Well, you heard it here first, man. Because I always wanted to know. I'm like, how the hell? Because it's two different ends. I'm like, where's the connection?
Where's the connection? Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So,
But
wicked.
and good thing, though, I'm glad I said what I said on that tape.
Yeah.
Because it still never messed up none of my credit. Like, you know what I'm
No.
saying? Like, my niggas call me from jail. Like, yo. But you're like, you know, niggas call me from, like, that's the thing. This is what I heard it from. My nigga in jail called me like, yo, fam, why you moving so sick on the documentary? Da, da, da. But yo, them you there for boom, boom, boom. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yo, and then I was talking to my nigga, like my nigga, and then like we just got into some next shit. Then I got a next jail call, you know what I'm saying? Free Greasy, free Scobin, free Buck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got a next jail call. Greasy's like, yo, fam, I seen you in this documentary, and I'm like, which documentary?
Wow.
I just heard this from him, man. You know what I'm saying? Then type it up and then watch it. I'm hearing it from jail. Cause I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I did it a year ago. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't even email me, like, send me a thing, yo.
A release or whatever's
Yeah,
coming.
like,
Hey, here, this is what it looks like.
this is, like, yo, super
That's
cool.
crazy.
But how do you want to talk
Bamboozle.
about Bamboozle?
Straight bamboozle.
Bamboozle.
Yeah. Well, it's it's good to get that cleared up. My next question: when did Drake start following you, bro? Because I look into your pictures and I'm like, Drizzy's under all the pictures. When did he start following you? When did he notice you?
Yeah, shout out Drizzy, man. Probably from like a long time ago. Like, you asked me when he noticed me. Like, how,
No, because there's
how
not.
could I know when he noticed me? Like,
When did you get the?
Like,
Okay.
you're saying, when did he follow me?
Yeah.
Man, a bad man. Me don't know them thing there, bro. You think man, I check, what? Like, the heck?
Yo, there's a lot of rappers
But like,
in
yo,
the game.
no. All right, no.
Who would love to be in your position.
Never
Understand
mind. Drizzy followed me when I dropped Sweet Life. After I dropped the Sweet Life tape.
Okay.
There you go.
After I dropped the Sweet Life tape.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
Like, he followed me a little bit before that, but like right when I dropped the Sweet Life tape, like, you know, shit was, or like, I don't even remember, but like, yeah, but I remember like, yo, yeah, actually not gonna lie, I remember me like, yo, Buck, yo, Drizzy, you know, like, show my nigga Buck, like, yo, Drizzy, you know, but I fuck with
Yeah.
Drizzy, you know.
No, it's because there's a lot of rappers in the
guy.
game that are like, yo, they're looking to get in to get their shit bigger, right? Like, pause, but you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about. They're trying to get their shit to another level, and like those different types of people noticing their stuff who are on their platforms are on different trajectories. That's a big deal, you know what I'm saying? So they're like, yo, I'm moving in the right direction. You know, it encourages rappers to like keep fucking, you know, puts the battery in your back. You know what I mean? Like,
Somewhat.
I'm doing my thing, and men who are on a level are noticing, and I know that I'm nice.
Exactly, yeah, like, exactly. I see me, like, a little bit of a motivation in a way.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
of
Yeah,
course.
definitely some motivation.
Definitely some motivation, you know, but just, yeah, of course.
With the shows now, like, was it difficult getting shows at first?
Shows, we'll put it like this. I always had this for like shows. It wasn't even like, was it difficult? It was never difficult getting shows. It's like, no story, like, you know, here first. Like, when Back Challenger came out, it was probably at like, you know, like 5, I don't know how much views it was at. Like, when it just came out, 300,000 or whatever, like, you know? Some kids from Cambridge, they wanted to book me for a show, you know?
Okay.
So like, to book the show, like, at the venue, it was like 3 bands. So imagine, you have to pay for the feds, all sorts of stuff. But these guys tell me, yo, like, yo, don't worry, like, I'm popping on Cambridge, you know? So they're like, yo, it's 3 bands. So they paid, so it was 3 youths. Each youth dropped a band, you know?
Okay.
So they paid for it, the whole venue and everything. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, when the show came, there was no one there. There was like 20 people there.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, I was like, remember, it's my first show ever. Yeah. So it really, like, put a thing in my, like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I felt, and plus, I brought all my niggas there too. Like, yo, I'm gonna sell out. Like, I was moving like a sicko, like, you know? Remember, like, I brought my niggas from the block. Like, they drove so far. It's all the way in Cambridge, you know? Like, family members came, like, you know, like, and then it was, like, gray. It was, you know what I'm saying? I still went up there before him, like, you know, but, like.
Yeah, you see other later. That one's dead now.
But, like, you know what I'm saying? It was, like, like 20, 30 people there, you know, and like from there I was like, yo, fuck it. I'm like, from there I'm like, but remember, it wasn't my fault. It was, and it's not like it was the kids' fault, but it was the kids' fault because like I left it all for the kids. Like these are kids in high school.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I gave them all the tickets to sell it there. Like I wasn't like I just booked the venue, gave them the tickets, and they're supposed to sell it, and then that was it. I was supposed to pop up, you know.
Yeah.
But these were like grade 10 kids, grade 11 kids. They're not even. They're just super fans. They weren't even. They're not organizing. It's some kid shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So ever since then, I was like, fuck. I don't want to do no shows unless everything's proper. But then every show that I did after that, like, I was booked. Like, you know, I was pretty much booked.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm doing a show June 14, Mod Club Toronto. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You heard it here first again. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
My new mixtape's out, Father Figure on the way. But yeah, I'm doing Mod Club June 14. You know that's gonna be my first show in Toronto. I never did a show in Toronto. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's gonna sell out.
That's gonna Mod Club's it's a nice venue.
Yeah, you might have to move it.
I hope. That's it. I hope so. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
That's how I'm trying to just, you know.
Just to the Mod Club, but
I just dropped the tape. Nah, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You got a lot of fans out there, dog. You know this.
Straight.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? We're trying to tee up Father Figure on the way, baby. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I dropped the EP. Like this EP. Imagine this EP I just dropped. Like I took songs off before the deal, and like because I wanted to put out Father Figure, but like I want to put it out right. Like, I don't want to rush it. Like it's done. I have it done. It's like, well, now it's not done because like the Noose was supposed to be on Father Figure and Fighting Demons was supposed to be on Father Figure.
Yes, big time.
But now I'm gonna drop Father Figure probably like in by June, like, you know, in June times. You know what I'm saying? So
closer to the performance.
No, probably like I just dropped the tape. You know what I'm saying? I Father Figure on the way, you know? But what I'm saying is like, I really forgot what we were talking about.
With the shows and stuff like that. You got your show June 14th.
Yeah, my show June 14th. Oh yeah, but Father Figure, like with this surprise EP, I took some songs off before the deal, and the Noose and Fighting Demons came off of Father Figures. I had 10 songs, so now Father Figure is back to 8, so I'm doing 10 songs, right? Okay. So now I really have to finish Father Figure actually because there's only 8 songs on it right now.
You have 2 more tracks to put on it.
I have 2 more tracks to put on it. You know what I'm saying? And since I'm doing the show, that's why I dropped the tape. I'm dropping a video like on Monday or whatever, like this week too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just.
And can we talk about the deal?
What deal?
You got a deal in place?
You said the deal. Before the deal.
Oh, before the deal. That's my mixtape called.
Okay.
Everything before the deal.
Yes.
Mixtape's called Everything.
Yeah, guys. That's what you cut me to the chase because I was gonna ask too. Like, you have a deal here? Can we talk about this deal? But then it's before the deal. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Before the deal.
Are labels hollering at you though?
Like you know, like Father Figure on the way. You know?
Okay. All right.
Say no more. Say no more.
I told you, Father Figure needs to be put out properly. So it's like, Father Figure on the way. You know, it's definitely not gonna be. It's definitely gonna be on the label. You know.
Yeah. So. Okay. Last couple questions. Right. What's your biggest critique of yourself?
What do you mean? Like,
if you can find like one thing that you're like, well, I could do this better. I feel like
in this music game, like maybe you want to engineer, produce, or just strictly rap.
Rappers stay in their lane, producers stay in their lane. You know, like that's what I feel. But not like. Yeah, like that's what like I have some producers right now. They're trying to sing and rap, but they send me 1 2 hard beats. I'm like, they send me 1 2 hard beats, but they're like their songs are not like, you know, as pumping as their beats. So I'm just trying to really say, yo, focus on your beats, you know. Yeah. But that's what I mean. But like critique
critique yourself, you know.
Critique myself, like just want to make more money. That's what you mean, like. Like
we can always make more money. I can agree with that.
That's my critique. Fuck.
Yeah. So what do you got coming up next? You got the Father Figure EP that's out now.
I'm about to drop like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just dropped the EP yesterday, right? I'm gonna drop like, I'm gonna do a Fighting Demons remix. You heard it here first. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. With a feature or just by yourself?
Yeah, features. I'm not touching. That's just a smash. I can't touch it anymore. I just have to. I just have to open it up.
Yeah. Okay. So
I already opened it up. Like,
who can we expect?
Yeah.
Can we get a little sneak? Can we get a sneak?
Father Figure on the way, man.
All right, father figure
Nah,
out
like,
the way.
nah, I'm not gonna lie. I sent it to. Alright, put it like this. I have 2 features on my album, and on Father Figure. I have 2 features on Father Figure, and I sent it to both of those. I sent it to both of those artists because I wanted like to see how like since I have them both on Father Figure, I want to see how a song with all 3 of them would sound with us 3. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And plus, like I'm friends with a lot of people. Like, don't think Toronto's very like diverted. Like, you know, it's very diverted out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm kind of to blame on that too, cause like before I never was like really linking up with anyone.
Yeah.
But now like I link up with a couple people. Like, you know, like shout out my brother Roy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shout out my brother Ram. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, you know, like.
Okay.
You know, so like shout out KILL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, yeah, well, hey,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's all about networking, family.
but like
Sure.
if you just took in the words like those are like those 2 guys are on my album. Those are on Father Figure, so that's why I sent Fighting Demons too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop it in a remix pack. Like I'm gonna do like 2 other songs that I'm gonna remix, drop in a pack.
Okay.
Try to drop that like, you know, 2-3 weeks, you know,
Nice.
a month before the show, or like, and I mean I'm dropping a next surprise tape. Like anyways, like I have some old music that my engineer wants to put out. So like I'm just gonna make him put it out. Like I'm not. It's me really not putting it out. 'Cause I'm not
Okay.
gonna really like. I'm just gonna post it.
Yeah.
Like it's not on my tune. It's not on my label. It's not coming out under GME. You know, it's
You
just
just let it
music
out.
for the like leak. You know what I'm saying? Leak.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. I was gonna leak it, but like,
Okay.
you know, it's me with like, you know, he wants to put it out. It's not even that. Yeah, it's not even that like it's a leak.
Your engineer.
I have my engineer. I have so much songs. He wants to
wants
put
to
out
release it.
a tape. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Something for
saying?
people to listen to.
For
something-
people to listen,
yeah.
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's good. You got to give the
So,
fans more. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna drop I'm gonna try and drop as much music as I can before my show, but not
Okay.
Father Figure.
Okay.
The album, like I'm going on tour, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do another show in Toronto on tour. Like that's what you're saying, like move it up from the Mod Club. It's not even that. Like I'm doing like when I go on tour. This is this is the first show of Father Figure tour, but when I announce this set of dates,
Yep.
I'm gonna have Toronto again at the end.
Oh, okay.
You know
All
what I'm
right.
saying?
Full circle.
Full circle, exactly.
Nice.
Or yeah, hopefully like yeah, but like if it's too quick, then nah. But like if it's like August, like the end of like you know, like before the summer ends, I get to go on tour. Like, you know, hopefully like, you know, Father Figure tour on the way. But even if not, like I'm working with like, you know, like I have so much music, right? So like I'm putting out the Splash Bros tape when Golden State wins, 100%. You know what I'm saying?
If Golden State wins.
If
So,
they
like-
win. If
so,
they
like-
win.
There's no competition, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you have Steph.
There's a lot in the top.
Yo, who's the best player in the world right now? Or LeBron James, but like, whoever is, this how I feel like it. Even when we're getting a little off topic, like, best player in the world is whoever wins MVP of that year. LeBron is the best always, you know what I'm saying? Regardless, he's better than all of them. But like, when Steph won those 2 years in a row, Steph's the best player in the world if at those times. You know what I'm saying? When KD won, he's the best player in the world at the time. Like, that's why I feel like even though LeBron's still the best, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, but KD's coming for him, but you know?
Hey,
Well,
you heard it here first. You get the sports analysis as well from Booggz in the building.
Yep,
You
Booggz
know?
is giving us his predictions for this year.
Splash
Facts.
Bros on the way, me and Buck.
Trust me.
Buck.
So we got to get a history from the before, the present, and what's coming up in the future.
Yes.
So okay, so let the people know social media wise where to find you. Like your Spotify's everything, man. Let the people know where to
Booggz
find you.
GME, you know what I'm saying? Spotify's Booggz, everything's Booggz GME, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All the platforms, Booggz.
Booggz, you know what I'm saying? Booggz Bandgetti. But yeah, Booggz GME. My Instagram, yeah, Booggz GME, you know? They know
Okay.
where to find me.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
We'll do our tags because we're gonna
Yeah,
be
for
connecting
sure.
this later. But yes, exclusive interview. We love hip hop, world's most smoked out podcast.
Yes, sir.
Big thanks to Booggz. Big thanks to OVO 40 for letting us use the spot over here, CR3.